Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris, here with a review of Zero Jumper from Alterna Comics. This is my first Alterna Comics review, and it's Alterna Comics. I've definitely wanted to check out their selection, their titles. They're cheap. They're cheap, and they're not particularly long series. The huge majority only run for like 3 or 4 issues, so you don't have to invest for the long run. But if you do want to read the slightly longer series, they do have some, and they're great. They're actually good series. I've only tried Zero Jump, and I did enjoy it. So basically, the premise of Zero Jumper, which is written and drawn by Patrick Mulholland. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So he does both the story and the art for this series, and the art is I definitely enjoy the art. It's actually a pretty good art. Well, I've never heard of Patrick. I haven't seen if he's done any work before, but I like his art. The art works well with the story, the atmosphere of this comic. So the main premise of Zero Jumper is that Juno is the last human in existence, and she's finding these crystals. She's trying to find these types of crystals that will help fuel a machine that will allow her to go back in time and prevent the Earth from being destroyed, and with it, the rest of the humanity from being destroyed as well. And she's being opposed by the ones that destroyed it, mainly this essentially this entity's kind of right hand man, the voice for it, the Scion. Now, like I've said already, the art is definitely great. From the 3 issues that I've gotten so far, 1, 2, 3. I need to get the last issue. It's only a 4-issue comic, so the art is great. Story, I definitely like the story. It's definitely an interesting story. The only thing I could fault Zero Jumper on is that you don't get a lot from the characters. While it is a plus that it doesn't have a lot of characters to begin with, there is only 4 characters in this series that actually have something to do with the story. You don't particularly get a lot out of them. Scion is just he's almost a generic villain. He's just, I'm evil, I'm the evil right-hand man. I'm going to stop you and mess with you, essentially. You have another one, Elbara, I think her name was. Her allegiances is a bit mixed. You have Juno. Juno is the only one that you actually get a lot from, although more of her backstory is shown within the next few issues, particularly issue number 3. And then you have her robotic friend, her companion, Io, the one who pretty much helps power her suit, powers her ability to go back in time, but only to a certain amount, because she can't use all of the energy. She needs to save it for her main mission, to go back in time and save Earth and humanity from being destroyed. So only Juno gets some development throughout the series. You know a lot about Juno, but you don't get a lot from the other characters. But it's not despite that problem I have with the series, it doesn't ruin my enjoyment of it. I'd recommend it. I definitely liked Zero Jumper. So I'm just waiting for the 4th issue to come out from the store that I bought them from, because the store that I go to, they don't have any Alterna Comics, unfortunately. But I was able to find another one in a different state in Australia, and just buy it online from them, and just waiting for them to get their issues, that issue number 4 for Zero Jumper, and then they've also got several other Alterna Comics as well. They got Mr. Crypt. They've also got think they also got Tinseltown as well. Amazing Age, maybe. Probably some other ones as well. Tinseltown is definitely one and I've been looking to pick up, so I'll definitely get it from them. And then but they don't have every issue, so I'll have to find the other issues as well. But and Scrimshaw. They don't have Scrimshaw, but I found another that had Scrimshaw, so that's definitely something. That's another series I wanted to pick up as well. Tinseltown and Scrimshaw. Maybe Wicked Righteous as well. But first one I definitely wanted to pick up was Zero Jumper. Zero Jumper, just from the cover alone and the premise, caught my interest. And definitely I'd recommend it. It's definitely good regardless of that whole character flaw. It definitely seems like it wants to be more story focused, which is it is a good thing. It's good to actually focus on the story and not deviate away from it. So it's definitely a more story focused series. But it is definitely good. It is a good series. If you want to support Alterna Comics, definitely this is a series I'd recommend buying and supporting them by buying this series. As I just said, I don't know why I started and ended my sentence with the same thing. But 100%, if buy this from Alterna or buy this from your LCS if they supply Alterna Comics, back order or whatever, definitely pick this up and support Alterna Comics. And that's it for this video. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Leave a comment about your thoughts. Check out my previous videos. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. And I will see you all next time.